Vibes Cuisine is brought to you by the best dressed chicken, one of the fine products from the Jamaica Broilers Group, and Lee Kum Kee, authentic Chinese sauces. It's time for the Caribbean cooking show with international flavor, Vibes Cuisine.
Welcome to the Vibes Cuisine Kitchen. I'm your host, Michelle Jones, and on today's show, I'm going to be using my best dressed tilapia and my Lee Kum Kee sauces to make tempura, fish, and vegetables. Let's take a quick look at the easy recipe, and we're going to get started. Today's recipe stars our favorite best dressed tilapia battered Japanese style, aka tempura. You'll be amazed how one simple ingredient, soda water, makes our batter light and fluffy. Let's get cooking. The first thing I'm going to do is prepare my vegetables. I have some broccoli here, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it into the florets, and I'm going to drop it into some boiling water. Now, I'm not going to boil it to cook it. I just want to get it in the hot water just to give it some color, bring out the nice green color. And then I also have a peeled carrot that I got from Asmart, the coolest thing ever. This cuts your vegetables into a wavy design. Watch while I amaze you. Look at that. Isn't that neat? And it gives it this really nice wavy pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and cut a few pieces of my carrot, drop it into my water. I have a zucchini. I'm going to cut off the end, throw that to the side, and oh, I am just loving my new cutter. I love these new little kitchen gadgets whenever I get them. My family will be eating fruits and vegetables like this for days now because I just got it. Put these in, and I have some Chinese eggplants. Same thing. This one's a little bit harder, but it's okay. Great. Asmart has such a nice array of kitchen gadgets, like all of these. I'm going to drop that in. I'm just blanching them, and I'm going to take them out and put it in this bowl while I make my tempura batter. And look how the color has come out in all of my vegetables. It's brought out the green from the broccoli, the orange from the carrots. The eggplant's color has come up, the beautiful aubergine color. Very, very nice. Now I'm going to put these to the side, and I'm going to start on my fish. The first thing I'm going to do is season with some pepper and a little bit of salt. That's it for that. And now I'm going to bring forward my clear bowl to make my batter. I have a half a cup of plain flour. And to that, I'm also going to add a teaspoon and a half of cornstarch. And I'm also going to add 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Now I'm going to use my fork and mix this all around. Now, to make the tempura batter light and fluffy, I'm going to use seltzer water or club soda. All club soda is, it's the base of your sodas that you drink normally, like if you're drinking a flavored Pepsi or a cola champagne or whatever. This is the carbonated water, and it has no flavor. But this is what's going to make our batter nice and fluffy. Half a cup of this as well. See, as I put it in, you can see all the gas is coming up. Go ahead and put that up. And I'm going to stir this really quickly. Now, you want it to be like a really thin batter. So I'm going to stir everything up nice and quick. Now, you can add more flour or more soda water depending on the consistency that you want. I want it to be a little bit thinner than this. So I'm going to add a little toops more of soda water. Now, soda water actually is a very refreshing drink. You just put a little lime in it, squeeze a lime, and it's great. All right, I'm going to let this rest here. I'm just going to heat up my oil, and then we're going to cook our best dressed tempura, tilapia, and vegetables. The best dressed tilapia is a wonderful white fish with firm flesh and excellent flavor. Look for the vacuum sealed fillet packs in your grocer's freezer. I have my fish that I seasoned with a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm going to go ahead, place it into my batter, and then this will go directly into my heated oil. This takes no time at all to cook. And then I'm also going to do the same to my vegetables, you need to make sure that your fish goes right into the oil whilst it's hot. It doesn't take any time to cook, and you don't want it to absorb the oil. Now let me take some of my veg, carrot, eggplant, and broccoli. I love the broccoli, so I'm going to do more broccoli than anything else. I'm just going to place my broccoli, my zucchini, my eggplant, my carrots, and my other broccoli. You can do this with chicken, you can do this with shrimp. I'm just going to let this fry for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to turn it over 2 more minutes, and then our best dressed tempura, tilapia, and vegetables with our Lee Kum Kee dipping sauce will be complete. Okay, let's check if we're ready to turn. Yep, we are ready to turn. It's looking great. Wow, this looks good. I don't want them to get too brown. I just want my batter to be set. All right, last look here. Okay, everything looks, oh, fantastic. And we're ready to come out. Look at that beautiful golden color. Looks nice. And look at my carrots. And you can see that the batter is really light. It's not a heavy, heavy batter, so it's not very clotting. It'll just be nice and light when you eat it, and the vegetables will be nice and crisp. Okay, here's some of my fish. Beautiful. Let's take them out to drain, and then for my dipping sauce, very easy. I'm just going to use some of my Lee Kum Kee soy sauce to dip this kid-friendly, easy meal. I'm just going to take some of my Lee Kum Kee soy sauce. This is what I'm going to use to dip. Don't need a lot. And that's it. You saw how easy it was, my best dressed tilapia tempura with vegetables and Lee Kum Kee dipping sauce.
Look at our tempura fish and vegetables with this crispy, light batter. Yummy! Remember, no matter how exotic the Vibes recipe might sound, it's often a case of making one little tweak to what you might already know for a complete new taste experience, just like the soda water in our batter did for us today.
Here's one last look at our recipe. For details, email us at recipes@vibescuisine.com or visit www.jamaicabroilersgroup.com.